Unfortunately, this activity that you are going to embark has very bad statistics. 95%, okay, loses money. Because what you trade, you can be trading stocks, you can be trading futures, commodities, gold, currencies. It doesn't matter what you trade. If you are trading, odds is that you belong to the 95%. Okay? So who are the 5% who make money? It's the smart money. Okay? I have gone through this. I was part of the 95%. I want to be able to change you. For those who have never even started trading at all, I want you to start off on the right foot, okay, and straight away become part of the 5%. Okay, is it possible? Yes, it is definitely possible. Okay, now, why most fail? A very common way people trade, especially aunties, my uncles and aunties, I know how they trade. Somebody buy this stock, I buy this stock. Somebody was telling me this stock worth buy, can go up, so I buy. So they buy on hearsay, okay? So it's bad. There is no analysis involved. They just buy because somebody say it's good, okay? So this is how most people consider investing. Wrong. There is absolutely no truth in there. And then the other thing is this. When you buy and sell, you're waiting for something to happen. There's something is always the news. Last Friday, we had one of the biggest news. It's called a non-farm, yesterday, non-farm payroll, which is about now. Okay, yes, 24 hours ago. That market is waiting for this news. And market has expectation. So the market will move towards the expectation. Means people will buy and sell. Get ready for the release of those numbers. In expectation for a certain number, good or bad. Okay, yesterday, expectation was of a good number. Okay, so the market has been bought up, especially the stock market. The last few weeks has been a rally, right? The market has been bought up to that point. Yesterday, when the market released, good news. Guess what happened? Stock initially go up, knee-jerk reaction, good news, you go up, then it tanked. Yesterday, Dow Jones closed down 1%. Good news, market went down. How are you going to explain that? So when you trade the stock market, you think that, okay, this piece of news, if it's good for the stock market, is it good for the US dollars? You must be able to put the correlation code to work. There is an inverse relationship between the stock market and the US dollars. What is good for the stock market may not necessarily be good for the US dollars. Okay? So when the market starts to come off in the stock markets, dollar actually rallied. Okay? So you must know the dynamics of it. Okay? Although we don't trade on news. News to me is irrelevant. But you must know that there's a certain news being released so that you can position yourself. So that you know that this is a sensitive hour, the market will move. So you want to get in before that news. Okay? If you have a signal, good. No signal, don't get in. Okay? Using the wrong tools. What I mean by using the wrong tools? Most people, when they started trading, like most of the participants here, will start off with something very, very common. They go and buy a book and read. Okay? What you read in the book will actually lead to more losses. Because it just doesn't work that way. Okay, what you learn in school, if you have taken up economics and you try to apply that knowledge into the marketplace, just don't work. Very strange, especially for trading. I'm not talking about investing, I'm talking about trading. Just don't work. Okay, then you'll be scratching your head. Why it doesn't work? According to this theory, it should move this way, but it didn't. So when you use the wrong tool, the biggest culprit is technical analysis. Okay, sad to say this. I have tried technical analysis. Because when I started off, there is no school, nobody to teach me. I learned from books. So I started off naturally reading books on technical analysis. The first book that I read was this book so thick, John Murphy, Technical Analysis. It's a Bible. Every indicator inside, I've gone through them. So I know a lot of indicators. But after all this, I find that if I know this, somebody else who buy this book will also know the same thing. What edge do I have? I simply have no edge. By the time the signal comes in, the world is already in. That means to say, I have no visible advantage. So that has been called using the wrong tool. The worst thing, the worst culprit is no training. Do you believe that you can get into a Ferrari and drive and be able to handle the Ferrari? No. It's not just a car. It's a special car. It's a supercar. You need training on a car. Okay? So it doesn't mean that you can just open an account and trade the market and hope to make money. Just don't work. A lot of people don't believe in training. Okay? This thing needs to be trained because it's dangerous if you don't train. Okay? So you need some kind of training. Then there are some who went for training, but they went for the wrong training. They teach you more of the same stuff that you can read from a book. Okay? If you go to a training class and it's the same thing that what is available in common literature, then it brings no value to you. Okay, you must be able to learn it. Okay, with some practicality. Somebody who have actually used this technique consistently able to make money. That is the right person to learn from. Okay.